So in this video, we're going to be taking a look at this EMP shield device. Now, if you're not familiar with an EMP or an electromagnetic pulse, it's really bad news. There's always a threat for it, and basically we need to prepare for it the best that we can. And EMP shield has made a very, very easy way to protect a vehicle. Now, a vehicle is one of the most prized possessions when it comes to EMP preparedness, because most vehicles will stop working after an EMP. So this right here will actually allow me to protect even my newer truck, when before you had to have a super old vehicle in order to make it work after an EMP. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to install this EMP shield for any vehicle. Now, of all the things that EMP Shield offers, I really feel that this vehicle protector is actually one of the easiest ones, if not the easiest one to install. It's very, very simple, and it's got this installation guide as well as some other good information here. This one is for mounting it on a house panel, like an electrical panel, and I'll be doing that in another video. But this is a very, very easy to follow instruction manual for installing this. Now, it comes with this heavy-duty Velcro or hook and loop here on the back. Basically, once it's in the vehicle, you can kind of clamp this down in here, and this is not going to be going anywhere at all. So that is great. I'll just need to make sure that before I actually put this adhesive on, that I clean it with alcohol or something really good to make sure that the surface is going to be perfectly clean. And this has an inline fuse right here, and basically we've got the green ground, the red positive, and the black neutral. And I'm going to show you how to install that here in a second. But basically the way this works is you connect these two to the post of your battery in your vehicle, and then the green here, the ground, we're going to be connecting to the frame or the body. And the way that this works is basically if an EMP strike happens, it's going to absorb all of that energy in this box. That way none of that energy gets into the vehicle, therefore keeping the computer and everything safe. They've been tested time and time again. These are actually listed by different government agencies that have actually tested these against EMP, and they do in fact work. So I'm very excited. This is really one of the best investments any person that is preparedness minded should make, because of the option that it gives you to still have a vehicle. Now, that's not the end all. You still need to have gasoline, maybe oil for oil changes, filters. You need to be prepared for maintaining that vehicle if you're planning on using it for a long time after an EMP, and just a big help after an EMP attack. So let's go ahead and head out to the truck and we'll go install this. In case you're wondering, we are having winds upwards of 30 miles an hour, but I do this for you guys. I had to get this video up, and I'm out here in a blizzard because I'm willing to do this for you. So hopefully the microphone isn't too bad. Go ahead and give me a like, and click subscribe, click the bell, that way you get notified when I do crazy stuff like this for you guys. Gotta reset my tripod here. Okay, well, the instructions are quite clear. Basically, I take the red to the red, black to the black or the negative, and take the ground to the chassis. I've got a bolt right here that goes into right onto the chassis, and then there's actually not a lot of spots to mount this here, which is surprising because this truck is massive. But right on top of my fuse box, there's a nice clean spot if I can keep the snow off of it, and that will allow me easy access to detach it if I need to and get into the fuse box easier and such. Now, on many batteries, I'd say on most car batteries, there's an extra little post for mounting auxiliary equipment to, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to attach the black cable to here, red cable here, and green cable to the chassis. So I just got to get the tools, loosen those up, put them on, and that's literally all there is to it. So I'm going to go ahead and get that done. Well, that was pretty much it. This post over here was just a little bit tricky, the way that it's set up, but it's all good to go. The positive side was really easy because there's already some other auxiliary power there. So I was able to just go right onto that post, super easy. And then right into the chassis right here. I'm going to have a difficult time getting the top of this fuse box dry to mount this. It's definitely clean, but it's wet because of the snow right now. And it's kind of hard to see, but that little green light in there is on. I don't know if you can see that, but basically this is on and working. It just runs off the battery, and that makes sure that this is now EMP proof. The other things that I really do have to consider are keeping enough fuel on hand. Diesel's a little bit easier to store long term than gasoline. That's one of the reasons why I put it on my truck and not my SUV, but we do plan on getting one for the SUV as well. And then I need to be able to maintain this vehicle with oil changes and tires and all sorts of stuff like that. It's freezing out here, so let's go take it inside and we'll finish this up. Well, it is much nicer in here. It is definitely like a blizzard out there. The next step will be installing this 120 volt / 240 volt EMP shield on the house. Now this one's really cool because it EMP proofs the entire house. Technology has really come a long way and we now finally have this option, so I'll be showing this in a different video. If you found this helpful, go ahead and smash that like button. Make sure you click the subscribe button as well. Make sure that you click the bell in addition to that, so that way you get notified of when I put up more content like this. You won't want to miss how this gets installed. This is one of the most important things because it keeps all of your electronics in your house protected, especially anything that is plugged into an outlet. That's like a refrigerator or a freezer, you know, those vital pieces of equipment that you'll want to have after an EMP. Now, EMP Shield has a lot of really good information on how these actually work and how they actually stop an EMP. Like I said before, these have been tested and tested and tested, and they truly do work. So I'm going to have all of those links down below. If you want to get one of these, or if you're interested in finding out more about it, just click the link down below, click the Show More button, and that'll direct you to the right place to go to read all of that information. I really do appreciate you guys. Make sure you click that like button, and we'll see y'all next time.